we'll just refer to it from now on. It's finger dipping.
Finger dipping does have a taboo to it, you know? I feel a little...
Don't dip your fingers in that.
Risque. Finger dipping.
Then you can never double dip.
No. That's cooties, bro.
That's true.
Is that what the shocker is? Is that double dipping?
Pop! Double dip. Like that. Hello, friends.
Hola.
Happy weekend.
You'll notice there's a bit of a different angle today.
Does it look that different?
Yeah, for sure. You can see more of...
I look like a giant in comparison to you two. Is it the scaling?
I don't know.
No, actually,
I think it's called life.
No, I think
It's called our eyeballs.
No, but I think Matty just hit him being the furthest. Actually,
And
we're
because
the
I'm
same
leaned,
distance.
No,
and
you're-
I'm leaned back too, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know,
just
dude.
Fucking huge.
Maybe because you're in a solo seat too.
Hey, maybe.
This is actually the same size as that sofa. Just the camera angle throws you off.
Yeah.
This I made like the perfect gin and tonic.
Oh, that's when you make a mixed
You
drink and
nail
it's.
it.
Oh, that's like
That's fucking mint.
I come a little bit in my pants when I do.
I just did. Came in your pants.
I knew it.
Check your pocket. Yo, the magician thing with the guy having sex with a magician.
Yeah.
Did you just finish me? I don't know. Check your mouth.
It doesn't work.
So good. It
Maybe I'm
doesn't?
just not a good enough magician.
No, you gotta keep practicing, bro. You gotta keep practicing. You'll get there. You'll get there.
I bet David Blaine could do it. He does some crazy shit that I can't explain.
I'm not trying to find out.
No, actually,
No, I don't want to find out.
have I visited you and just said, "Hey, I'll make you famous, but you have to let me do this."
Yo, okay. What does it take to let David Blaine do that to you and televise it?
Or
Wait,
where are you finding the residue? Like in your rear?
Your mouth.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
The residue.
What if it comes out of your ears?
No, it's coming out of your mouth.
You sneeze.
But
Slip it back in.
the thing is, it's got to be exactly like that video, that reel. So like, it's got to be like missionary. You'll make an eye contact with him. He's got to say the same thing. And
He's
know,
old
Mark.
now, is he not?
he looks the same.
Does he? I swear, last I seen him, he looked pretty old.
I don't know. I saw him on Hot Ones, and
It's magic.
that's magic,
Is
bro.
Hot Ones porno?
Dude, he did the trick.
It does sound like
trick.
one out of context.
Okay, so
yeah.
what's it take?
Oh, like
What do you mean? What does it take?
Well, he said to just be famous.
Five-
Like, that was what he was offering me.
5K.
5,000. And
Lucas,
that's it?
no,
Just
wait.
5,000. Like,
No,
what if you
no.
don't become famous?
Lucas,
I was gonna do it for free, but like, I don't want to seem cheap.
no, Lucas is paying 5K.
To meet David Blaine?
Behind the scenes.
He's my hero. Yo, how many magic camps did you do as a kid? I know you went to like magic camp like 3 times. Yeah.
0.
Oh, I thought it was 3. I thought you were saying 3.
No, but I tried to get into card tricks probably like first year
You
university.
got like something in your eyelash.
It's my eyes when they get dry because I can't rub them anymore. Not supposed to rub them, so. But I'm also not supposed to get water in them. In them. So I like can close my eyes when I shower, but then
Yeah.
sometimes I get out and then I have like.
Yo, is it scary?
What?
You close your eyes in the shower and like the demons are coming to get you?
Yo, I try to keep my eyes open like 99% of the time. The one time I have it closed, like I'll even hang the towel, be like, come on.
They're coming. Yeah.
Yo, so something that was the night before I did the laser eye surgery, I would like it was hard for me to fall asleep because I was worried about like in the back of my mind I was like, yo, what if something goes wrong and I go blind? Because like
Okay.
I don't know if I could go on with life if you go blind.
Especially losing your eyes.
Yeah, and like especially this far in
this
life,
age,
like
yeah.
yo, that's tough. That's a
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, but-
I don't know if that's an adjustment I could make.
Yeah, but
Okay, but what are the...
you get to live off the government for the rest of
What
your
do you
life.
get? Like I feel like I couldn't.
I feel like you have to endure for a little bit, but I feel like the technology's out there that could give you some kind of vision. No, I don't know.
I don't know. It was something
I'm
that was
sh-
like fuck. Like I feel like my life would fall apart.
No,
if
but
I-
I'm sure
if
that
happened to
honestly
me.
though, like if the procedure screws up that badly when that happens, though you sign a waiver, you'll be able to sue and bypass.
I don't
it.
think
There'll
so,
be
bro. I
negligence.
literally think the
So you
waivers
can
you
buy your
sign.
vision back?
Yeah.
No, but then at least you're rich. You don't have to do anything for the rest of your life. You just can't.
So
see
what?
It.
Okay, so what's the amount of money that you'd be willing to go blind for? Is the question.
Whatever you want to go
Holy
on for, I think that would
shit.
be.
I don't think there's a number. I don't think
one-
there's a number.
I think 1 billion. I think.
1 billion? You're not going double-digit billions.
I think
I'm
one
going
way-
stupid.
I mean, if realistically,
stupid.
I would give the highest value I can on paper if I can have any wish granted, of course.
I have a newfound respect for people that
people?
have lost not just
Sure.
someone
For
that's
people
blind,
who've
but
lost
someone
the
who's
sense?
lost their sight.
I'm sorry.
Specifically sight.
I can't wait anymore. Can we have some of these guys?
Dude,
As a team?
what is? I'm allergic, dude.
Lucas found these.
They're craft peanut butter like Buenos.
Dude, you're
Kinder
not allowed to
Bueno.
bring peanut butter stuff to classroom settings anymore.
This isn't a class.
It
It looks
is.
so delicious. Anyways,
I don't want one. I'm okay
he
though,
doesn't
thank you.
want one.
Okay.
Let me see, what is it?
It's like a one with peanut butter.
No, it's like a what with peanut butter?
Kinder, you know the
Yeah.
Kinder Buenos?
No,
This
As
guy's
ex-
gonna. Oh, that looks delicious.
it
Section.
looks all right. I honestly
Wait,
thought,
don't give me a review yet. I don't
I
want
honestly
to
thought
spoil
the
it.
peanut butter was gonna be like more creamy than it was solid.
It is creamy. You didn't see
I'll
the
show
peanut
you
butter part.
creamy.
I think it's solid.
You didn't really see. You,
I'd buy it again.
oh, okay,
Well,
you didn't really sell
it tastes
me
like
on it.
mini Ferrero Rochers, kind of.
Yeah, with a little peanut butter in it. What, mini Ferrero Rochers? No, because they're bigger Ferrero.
Yeah.
3 mini ones.
No, 3 regular sized ones.
No.
What are mini ones?
That's what I'm saying.
Are there mini ones?
No, he's full of shit.
No, what about the Christmas ones you get? Those are mini, aren't they?
No. You're also full of shit now.
I'm pretty sure the Christmas ones are a little bit smaller.
Oh,
Like
are you
a
a
mi-
Christmas one?
Yeah, like specifically sight.
I like it.
Like I think I could get away, or I think I'd be okay to cope with not being able to hear again,
Yeah.
but
Sight's a big one.
not being able to see.
So if you could lose one sense, which one would it be? For me,
Smell.
I guess it'd be smell.
Okay.
Yeah, Jake has no sense of smell.
Yeah, but
so-
the thing is, you lose a lot of your
It
taste.
shows. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you lose a lot of your taste.
That's okay.
You'll never know if you smell bad. You'll never know if like a place is like really disgusting.
That's
The
okay.
good news is you'll
That's
be able
good.
to endure a lot of shit. Where like the house.
Maybe that's why
whatever.
Jake doesn't mind hanging out with you.
What? Why?
He's kids.
Because you smell like shit all the time.
He can't smell me, so he'd want to hang out with me.
That's what I said.
I think you said that's not that's
that-
why he doesn't want to hang out.
Oh no, I said that's why he does.
Oh,
Because you smell so bad, it goes right through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it triggers. He's actually able to smell
It
it.
just burns his brain. He's like, "Whoa."
Yeah, no, I was like, if it happened, like I don't know, that would be tough.
That's bad. That's a really hard one.
Would
Like
you?
think about how much of your life would change. You
Oh yeah.
like what
I'd be
could you
depressed, for
what
sure,
could you
100%.
do right now? Like what things do you do right now that don't depend on your sense of sight? Like you couldn't do art anymore.
No.
I mean, you could maybe do jits, but I don't think so.
Not well. Not well.
You'd be like this, and they'd be that way.
Gotcha. Some lady sitting in the corner, grabbing on her ankle.
Same thing. I guess I could lift weights still, but I'd be
What's
like,
the point? What's the point?
because I could be blind but still strong.
What's the point?
I'd rather be blind and strong than blind and weak.
Okay, I guess that's the
But
point.
like,
No, but like I wouldn't work out because if I can't see myself, 100% it's like vanity why I work out. 100%. There's some functionality like yes I
But
want
more
to be able
just
to move
vanity.
stuff, but it's
You don't think you'll still show off even though you're blind? You're just in the middle of a Loblaws,
check it out.
shirtless in the freezer section.
I just
That's true.
yeah,
Maybe.
it was. I don't know. It'd be tough.
That's scary, man, for sure. I don't know what I would do.
If you lost your sense of smell, do you think you just start eating healthy foods because it doesn't matter what you taste?
No, I don't
think
think you lose
still
all of
you
your
still
taste.
taste.
You still
Just
taste.
not as much.
Yeah, it's pretty big difference though.
How do you know?
I had COVID once.
He Googled it, bro.
He
Come
watched,
on, man.
He watched a YouTube before you lose your sense of smell. Watch
Yeah,
this.
No, it's because my dad as a kid, he took my nose. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I need that.
Dad, please.
I need to eat.
He went like,
Yeah, or did he fart? He put your nose right and farted in your nose and put it back.
Die.
it's like a voodoo doll.
Immediately dead. Oh god.
But yeah, so I was a little nervous about that.
Yeah, that's a very fair.
Because I was laying down and I was thinking, I was like, fuck, like everything I like, I need to see.
Your
to,
eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would it make you feel slightly better if, like, when they tell you, like, your vision isn't coming back, the song "Blinded by the Light" comes off on the PA? Or like the live band, like the actual band comes in.
They're there. They're waiting in a closet
He's
every
crying.
day.
He's crying in the middle of the room, and they're just like
1, 2, 3.
everyone lift him up. crowd. Please, guys.
Yeah, that was intense. That's what I was.
What do you think the worst thing? Let's say you went blind. What's the worst thing that could happen to you while you're blind? I already thought of one that would piss me right the fuck off.
What do you
worst
mean?
thing?
What's the worst thing? What do you
Okay,
mean?
so I'll
I
tell
don't
you
rephrase
straight up.
Can you rephrase your question?
Yes, because that is fair. The way I'm asking it. Okay.
So generic, like there's any skill.
How do you think? How do you think?
the world ends while
What
I'm
would
blind?
piss you off the most if someone took advantage of your loss of sight? What pissed me off is
If Christina just stopped looking good, like she just let herself go a bit. Come on.
everyone else can see you. They're gonna judge me. They're gonna judge me for being with you.
That's crazy.
No, I was thinking is like obviously I'm still gonna eat. So if I was like, yo, Emma, like order some pizzas for tonight, and if she bought me pizza, and obviously I don't fucking know until I pick it up and put it in my mouth, yo.
What do you think you'll be able to tell?
Yes,
100%.
yes,
I don't,
Yes.
I don't think so.
Are you telling me the difference between pizza and any other pizza is the visuals? Is that what you're saying?
I get to officially tell Lee. One time we snuck him pizza.
No,
at
you
work.
didn't.
We got a Pizza Nova box from work,
Didn't
and we
happen.
swapped out the pizza.
There's no
to
fucking
pizza.
way.
No, we wanted to, but no, we never.
I
did.
would
We
know.
never.
I would 100%.
Yeah, you can tell.
You look at it.
Pizza's crust has a very distinct like cardboard taste to it.
And
Absolutely.
texture, cardboard texture as well.
Yeah.
It's like you have to like tear it, and you like feel the crust like. That's
The one thing I'll give,
Gonna
the one
ask,
thing I'll
gonna
give
ask.
Pizza is their barbecue sauce is
They're
very
different
good for
sauces.
pizza.
The creamy garlic is like
also very
butter.
good.
It's like butter texture, but it has like 380 calories for the little cup.
Is it 380 for that? That's not surprising.
I might.
So
let me get the exact so I'm not lying here.
okay, so that's one of the worst things, eh?
Yeah, if someone deceived my pizza with fucking pizza. Like, I'm already down. Don't kick me while I'm down. I'm already blind. Don't do some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
It's just good. Where do you get it?
Either Dollar Tree or Walmart.
Yo, like I'm
Do
gonna
you
this,
know, like,
this
do you know which one you got it from?
I got.
Or can you
I
get
got
it from
the
both?
first time I got them and I sent you guys the picture was at Dollar Tree, and then this time I got them at Walmart.
Yeah, I had the funniest.
Walmart also has Slim Jims now.
I had the funniest interaction with this guy in the car. So we pull up and he's like, "Man, I'm so full." I was like, "Oh wow, like what'd you eat?" He's like, "Everything." I was like, "Oh, like where'd you go for dinner?" He's like, "No, I just went to Walmart." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
I was like,
Oh,
"Oh."
you did? Is that what you did for dinner? Walmart?
I got corn dogs. I got like pizza pops. I got strudels. I got a whole
Wait,
bunch
you had
of
all of
shit.
that for
Had a
dinner?
buffet?
I had like one of each. Yeah.
sick.
That's it. Variety plate is a corn dog, a pizza pop, and what's it called?
Toaster strudel. You
No,
said
but it
already.
wasn't the toaster strudel. The dessert one was the egg and sausage one, the breakfast one.
What? They have egg and sausage
Pillsbury
strudels?
has breakfast strudel, so it's the exact same pastry as the dessert one, but it's full of like
No.
omelet, eggs, and sausage.
Fuck off.
I sent you guys the photo once.
No,
I don't-
You didn't.
Yes, I
I never saw
did.
it. I never saw. Prove it.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, by the way, creamy garlic's only 180, but still quite a bit for the little cup of dipping sauce.
It's like
it's not
twice
that
as
bad.
much.
Dude, it's like a cup of dipping sauce is so small now. It's like the little bottom part of this.
So
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I want to ask someone who's blind is there. How do they pick out their wardrobe? Like, is it set up in a way like you don't know what you're gonna wear?
Someone else pick out their wardrobe?
Like maybe I assume
gotta
yeah.
Someone else has to dress them.
And like,
Here.
could you live alone if you were blind?
I'm sure you could.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And they're
Toaster
good.
scrambles?
They're good, and they're actually I think they're only like 180 calories, as much as the dipping sauce.
370 calories.
I lied.
Sack
That's
of
such a
shit.
such a
It says
piece of
right
shit.
there on the box.
Interesting.
That's
Are they
sick.
good?
Yo, they are bomb. Especially if
Yo.
if you toast them, because it's basically having like a breakfast sandwich.
Eggs, bacon, and cheese.
For 4 of them, I think it was like $3, which is like okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Damn, I want to get these. Do some hype with them.
You just make 3 at the same time. so
Some
hard.
extra cheese on top, some hot sauce or something. That sounds great. Damn.
Yeah. Like, do you think you could live alone if you were blind?
In today's day and age, I think you could.
No, like you, not in general, like someone.
Me personally. I think I could. Do I want to? Hell no. Obviously,
Yeah, like that
I don't
would-
think anyone wants to.
That would be tough.
I think I could. I think I could survive.
Do you think it's easier to be someone who's blind now, or do you think it would have been easier 20 years ago? Because now you have more resources,
Yeah, absolutely.
but everything relies more on screens and technology and visuals.
That's true too.
But everything's also like audible and
So
you can
Yeah, but 20 years ago, you can have more interaction because you can have more organic interactions, I guess. I don't know, like, because more people were outside, no?
I'd say it's easier to be blind now.
I don't know. It would be like
It's got to be.
you can't watch. You like never being able to watch a movie or a TV show
It sucks.
again.
I'm sorry. How long ago were we comparing this to?
Like 20 years ago.
20 years ago. One of the things that I still think is pretty cool is like when you're walking in Toronto, they have like the audio crosswalk signals.
Walk,
Oh.
walk that one.
Does it? I thought
Yeah.
it was like it's like
Yeah,
it was like a
like-
bird
like-
whistle. Yeah.
But when it goes, it'll be like, walk. And then
I thought
people
they
still
did
go.
that so
Oh, I
that
did.
it was counting down, so you know how much time you had left.
Yeah. it is.
For all the
Not just blind,
visible
like,
people, like the old
yeah,
people
yeah.
with vision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
maybe,
if you, like, let's say you and your significant other, you got her pregnant, they go for the ultrasound and like, okay, like, everything's good, but then the doctors reveal
but
that
baby blind.
there is gonna possibly be a defect. You have two options. They're either blind,
Like I get to
permanently?
choose.
yeah, you have to choose like which way you go.
Okay.
They're either blind permanently or they're gonna be vegan for the rest of their life.
Oh,
Which-
blind. Blind.
Yeah.
Blind, right?
Blind. What the? F-
God.
Are you kidding? I want that monster in my house.
What if they you choose the blind one, but they become vegan anyway?
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
No,
no.
that'd be a guarantee that the other one's not gonna happen. It'd be a guarantee.
Well, they wouldn't know what meat
See, because
was.
I think it would be easier to deal with obviously being blind from the start than to have it happen.
Sorry, what'd you
Because
say?
you don't know what you're missing.
What'd you
No,
say?
this is not necessarily related to your. It was
No,
more
no,
of a
I
general.
know, but what'd you say? I generally,
Oh,
No,
that
it's too
that
late.
it's
You don't get to know ever.
please. Guys,
that it's
please.
better. It would obviously be. I feel like easier to adapt being born blind than.
I don't know why I heard you say it'd be easier sleeping while you're blind. I'm like, well, probably.
It's like you're always sleeping.
Yeah.
Always sleeping? Inception. So,
And I guess too, there's various degrees of blindness. Like some
Yeah,
people
absolutely.
might just see like, not textures but colors. You know what I mean?
What?
Could you imagine facial blindness?
That's crazy.
I assume. I
Maybe,
assume there's different
maybe.
scales of it.
But there's
Like, it's
people
not
who
just
have-
like when you close your eyes. Like that's not what it's
No,
like.
yeah, I'm sure. I thought it would be more of like, sorry to cut you off, like
That's okay.
blurriness, like you can't focus, but to like not see just specific elements. It's maybe I don't know that that's not a thing, but like that's just crazy. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That'd be
There's
nuts. Imagine no texture to anything. Like everyone just looks like a fucking cue ball.
like
everything is
Minecraft,
just-
like Minecraft.
Sure, or even that. Like Minecraft graphics are like 100% realistic to some people.
That'd be crazy fun.
Damn, computer graphics are nuts these days. You mean that's not a movie?
Yeah, so that was one thing I thought about and I was nervous about and I
Yeah, for
had a hard
sure.
time sleeping. But
Becoming the Minecraft guy.
Steve, his name is Steve.
That's right.
Is that his name?
It is Steve. Because he's on. Is it Multiverses or is it
No,
Smash Bros?
he's in Smash Bros.
Is he?
Yeah, he was in the new Smash Bros.
Oh, cool.
Steve, and he had a when he won the game, he had a thing where he pulled out meat, like he pulled out his meat, and they ended up taking it out of the game.
Why?
Because he pulled it out of his
Yeah, he
meat.
pulled out his meat.
Oh.
But it was like a piece of. It was like the Minecraft steak, like beef.
Like, it had
But he
like
like
a
pulled it out of
T-bone,
his it was like near his pants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he took it out of.
And everyone associated with it. Inside
Yeah, it's
joke.
amazing. I need to see that.
Yeah, hold on.
What I was gonna say about the whole vegan thing. There was a guy at Jitsu who made the argument. And it was interesting.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, come on! It does look like he's just whipping it out. That's
Yeah, that's why they took it out.
That's funny.
Right? With
funny. He's talking about like how like he despises vegans and
Is
like,
this Kempo? Oh no, he
no,
doesn't
no,
come
no,
anymore.
No, no, no.
Is he allowed to now that COVID's like done?
He was allowed to join this new place.
Oh, was it?
Forever.
Oh,
Our old club shut down. Our
oh,
coach
so it's a
moved
new
and
one.
retired, so I'm at a new place, and he was welcome to join whenever. I think he's just old and weak and afraid of me.
I hope he's doing alright. We haven't seen him in a while.
That's true. I do hope he's well. Maybe I'll message him after this. I
We haven't heard from
I
him.
was harping on him, and he's like not well. I do hope he's okay.
He's weak. He's in the hospital. He's like, no one wishes strength upon him trying to recover. Please, someone. He's weak.
Yes, so
He'll never heal.
yeah, this guy, he hates vegans. He hates environmentalists and stuff. He was making a fair argument. He was like, okay, by their stance, humans are like the worst thing on the planet, right? Like we're for vegans and for environmentalists, like we're the reason the planet is dying, and we're doing all these terrible things. And he was like, if you truly believe that humans are killing the planet and we're the problem, kill yourself. And I was like, damn, bro, that's wow. Like, don't even have the
You
conversation.
die for the cause.
Yeah, exactly.
pretty
He's like, if you truly believe that humans are the bad thing, kill
So
yourself.
that coincides with. So we finished Mr. Robot. Very good show. One of the best I've probably ever
This
watched.
guy, probably the 5th episode in a row that we've heard about Mr. Robot. Okay,
Yeah,
just drop
it's my new
I'm not-
jit.
I'm
It's
not
my
It's
gonna
his
watch
jits.
it.
It's his
Yeah.
jits.
I'm not gonna
Yours is filthy pierogies. His is Mr. Robot. Mine's jits.
So one of the parts that happens is, I don't want to spoil too much, but these people just kill themselves.
Oh, you
And
don't spoil.
and basically
All of them?
it comes out later that it's like, what bigger sacrifice can you make, or what more dedication is there than like willing to sacrifice yourself for a cause?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's intense. If you're willing
Willing to sacrifice your family.
I think it
is more
depends.
intense.
I think it depends on the cause.
on top of yourself or just instead of.
Like, they're going to be on top of you when you do it? What are you talking about?
I think it depends on the cause. Like, naturally, like, I know he's just being a shithead when he says, like, vegans and environmentalists should kill themselves. But, obviously the reason they don't do it is because me killing myself doesn't cure everything that the humans are doing. I need to create change. You know what I mean? Like, if all vegans and environmentalists kill themselves, then the rest of us would still be like, ha ha! Diesel trucks!
You know what
Steak.
we would say? We would say that's a disease to become vegan because it becomes a suicide thought. It becomes an emotional thing.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
probably.
It would end up
probably.
turning into that,
It
right?
probably would. But, and then him and my coach were, like, going into it. And, like, they were agreeing with each other, but they're like...
Like
what's-
going into like the match, like they started sparring.
Yeah, my coach would whoop his ass. But when they were talking, I was like, the interesting point about vegans is they don't eat it because it's inhumane and they don't want to kill animals, right? They don't want to take another life. But if you specifically died, left out in a field, the grass and trees are gonna eat you.
It's true.
Circle of life,
You're
baby.
you're just returning the favor.
Yeah,
I'm just keeping it going.
we're just automating the circle.
I'm
Of
keeping-
life.
I
Yeah.
actually shit outside to give back to the plant. I don't shit in the toilet. I shit right on my lawn so that it decomposes right into the grass.
That's it. That's
Because what I
there
do,
you
is
go.
I shit in the toilet, but then I scoop it out and then bring it to the land with extra water to nourish.
Oh, you're
yo,
one step
it up,
ahead,
bro.
dude.
Step it up.
Yeah, I gotta start shitting.
This guy's gonna save the world.
One shit at a time.
This guy's
Yeah.
a hero.
There was like that meme where it was like a plant was like in the middle of the field like watching. It sees like a cow approaching. He's like, oh shit, like I'm screwed. And then someone comes and kills the cow. And he's like, whew, thank God. And then he sees like a vegan approach. He's like, just a stretched out. Oh man.
That's good.
It is fun. That is a good one.
You know what I was thinking about today? And correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm not remembering this correctly. But
You want me to correct you?
maybe not you. Maybe
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll correct you and I'll be wrong.
So yeah. Once upon a time we were talking about.
No, false. Never
we
have
don't
we
even
ever
were never
talked.
talking.
We never talked.
We never talked. No, once upon a time we were talking about who out of us and our partners has more mojo and instigates sexual actions more than the other. And if I remember correctly, the three of us were kind of on the same page of like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
our partners instigate more,
Yeah.
and we're just like, if it happens, it happens. But like,
I'm not
hunting
gonna
it.
die if
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
good.
Yeah.
No, am I remembering you wrong?
I initiate for sure.
No, I'm not saying we don't. I'm
It's
just
just
saying
the females
it's like
are more than
more.
us.
desire.
Like, what do you mean? Like
The
that?
girls want to have sex more than we do.
Oh yeah, probably, most
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Is that like a
Yeah,
common
I think
thing?
I don't think so.
I think when guys were younger, like
Yeah.
early
Oh, you think
20s,
we grow out of it?
I think that's what
Because
happens.
there was a time for sure when I was like, Let's get it.
Gotta get the pussy.
Well, majority of teens, and they're talking about this too, like a study where majority of teens, if you were like 16 or something like that, and you had an opportunity where like a MILF were to approach you and just be like, "Are you interested? I have a free base and stuff like." You would most likely. Be
I
like,
don't think there's an age that that goes away until you become that age where you're then part of that community.
You are the MILF.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was saying like you would do that, but you wouldn't realize that you're actually being the one taking advantage of this scenario. Like
Oh,
the
for
MILF
sure.
is taking advantage of someone.
Sure.
One, because you know they're underage, so whatever have you.
Yeah.
But the guys will never.
No, it's kind of weird.
Wait, what?
Like in that scenario, why don't you just say they're 18 then? Maybe not 16.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
So let's say
Yeah,
18.
yeah. I see your point.
Let's
Yeah,
say 18.
they're
No,
young.
but the reason why I was saying 16 is because you talk about how they're emotionally and like maturely taken advantage of, being under consensual age.
Sure.
Right, but when you're in that 16, like you're like, this is great.
This is
like
cool.
I'm the one
Yeah,
winning
yeah,
out of
yeah.
this exchange.
Yeah.
But you don't realize that's actually it's because of the other side.
But are they winning? Like, who's to say they're not? You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe that's their turn.
Like, that's
is
cool.
someone who's so
no,
inexperienced.
for the
as a turn.
16-year-old, that's a cool story to be able to tell people.
What I think is cool about it is like, cause like 16's young.
Yeah.
And like, for a matured woman to say like, that McDonald's burger flipper is hot. Like that's a win, bro.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Or
You
what
don't
if
have a job,
what if
most
it's
likely.
a scenario where it's like is it weird if it's one of your friends' moms?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Of
but
course-
that's
of
like
course
the
it's weird.
ultimate power move.
Oh,
That's the
that,
ultimate.
yo,
power.
I
that
was
actually
almost your
happened.
stepdad.
That actually happened to my cousin. My cousin, his mom's friend, like they like hooked up for a while, and everyone knew. Like his mom knew, but he was of age. He was in his.
You kind
cousins-
of had that in your.
Your cousin's
Your fam.
mom's friend. So not your cousin's friend's mom, but your cousin's mom's friend.
Yes, sorry, yes,
Okay,
yes, yeah.
still weird.
Yes,
Still
right?
super weird. But
Yeah,
You kind of had the same thing though with your fam.
yeah, actually, yeah,
Your cousin
I guess so. Yeah,
and your mom's friend.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, yes.
That's true.
And it was
Yes.
kind of open, like we're chilling in the basement as like the kids, and one of the moms. Is
Dude,
here.
we're
One of
not
the moms-
kids.
I know, but like.
Yeah. This guy's painting the worst image.
We're like in our 20s. We're in our 20s.
yeah,
we're
sorry.
So
actually
we're 12,
I was.
sipping our Kool-Aid packs. And this bitch.
Someone else wanted a sip.
No, okay, so what I was going to ask, though, is... Because you brought, like, is that normal? I don't know. I don't think it's normal. But what do you think is the reason why we're
I think it's because
not as active?
I
as
don't-
our
I
partners?
don't
I don't know what
know.
the word is.
I don't know if there's.
maybe it's because you have it so secured that it's like it's not because at first you're usually more active in that because like
Yeah.
there's
You
that
don't
that
have
chase. There's that chase.
Okay. So
And
as,
once you have it, you get comfortable and you're like, okay, like
But then why is it?
so as the hunters, because in the hunter-gatherer times, men are wired to hunt. So now
Technically,
we've got,
it's-
now
Now
we've
we're-
got an endless buffet.
now we're just gathering.
Yeah, now we're just gathering. Interesting.
And they're
Interesting.
they're the huntresses.
I mean genetically that could be actually accurate. It could be.
And then women just want it forever because they just want to keep creating offspring.
I guess.
Damn.
Like if
Yo.
you're talking like true biological
Reasons
just,
as to
yeah,
why that's happening.
probably.
I always think it's so
But then I
weird that
feel like men would still have that drive because men also want to. create
That's true.
offspring.
That's true.
So I don't know about you guys, but like I know for me, I don't consciously think this, but like, because what I was thinking about today is I think there's just so many things going on in my life, and there's so many things I want to do with my time that I'm too preoccupied.
Yeah, yeah.
And the thing that this is where it got me. This is where it got me is I had to laugh to myself today because for me, jiu-jitsu is an obsession. It's always on my mind. Always.
just
like-
other men
yeah. No, but here's
all
the
the
thing.
time. Let's roll.
Here's the thing though. So
Let's roll tonight.
Hell
You
yeah.
down to roll tonight?
I'm always down to
Wanna
roll.
roll?
Right now? Right now?
Roll. Yeah, let's
On this
roll.
table? Take your pants off. No. So I was thinking, I was like, okay, like maybe that's why it's because like my mind is always on jiu-jitsu that I'm not thinking about sex or anything. But then I thought I was like, I'm not good enough at jiu-jitsu to warrant this obsession that's stopping me from wanting to have sex. You know what I mean? Like if I was like the goat.
You're not like a career. It's not
I'm
like a
not the-
career.
No, it's not a career. I'm not the goat. Like if I told me like I'm so obsessed, like I don't have sex because I'm thinking about jiu-jitsu, people would be like, oh cool, like how good are you? I'm like,
I'm
that
not even a
good."
black belt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm a fucking blue belt. Like
I just started.
I'm not good enough.
I don't know my coach. I haven't met my coach yet.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not good enough to warrant this obsession, which I just sat because I was driving and I was thinking about it. I was like, God damn it! Like, what the fuck am I doing?
So on average, I think the average Canadian has sex twice a week. Or did you know that?
I did not know.
I did not know that.
But did you know that the average Chinese man has sex twice a year?
Where's this going?
But did you know that?
No, I did.
I didn't know that. You know what else I didn't know? I guess I'm Chinese.
Are those actual both facts?
I think so. I think so.
No!
Yes, in China.
That's factual.
I feel like they have sex a lot
You
less.
feel like doesn't make it sound like a fact.
Apparently I'm
I'm gonna
Chinese,
call.
so
I'm gonna
I'm
call
lying right
Lance.
now.
Oh wait, I know the answer.
He's like I'm supposed to get guaranteed sex sometime between a year. What? When?
He's gonna pick up all stress. He's like, this is my second time this year. Don't interrupt. I get this twice a year. Yeah, no way. Twice a week is that's fair.
No, I think that's fair.
amount. That's good. Do I do that? No. But I think it's
You think
fair
it
to be requested. I think it's a fair request.
Do you think in the year you average out to about twice a week?
Maybe, yeah.
Apparently Chinese men have sex more frequently, but worse quality.
You must be Chinese.
Oh, it's 4 times a month. 4 times a month on
Once a
average.
week. That's also not bad.
Yeah, I think that's what happens with life. You know, to be honest, I find now as I'm getting older, the reason why I don't want to is because like it'll always be at the end of the night in bed, and I'm like, I'm actually like I'm sleepy.
Yeah, yo.
Cause like
Yes!
or I'll be like, yo, tonight's the night we're gonna do it, and I like get into this position, I'm like, whoa, like the blanket will like graze over, the ceiling fan is like circulating my hair, it's giving me a massage. My weighted blanket is basically tucked into my butt cheeks, like I'm solidified.
babe,
I'm
this
in there.
ain't it.
I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog.
That ain't the night.
Yeah.
And then Christine goes for a kiss, and I'm like,
You're.
There are times though, like where like I get into bed and like I don't know about you guys, but like I'll hit that classic pose of like the hand under the head,
Yeah.
and then and Emma will start and try and instigate. She'll be kissing me, and I'm literally just still like, and I'm like maybe I should move this hand. I should probably do something with this hand. I'm like, but
It's you're like locked in. It's too
so
late.
good.
Yeah.
And like it's we good, man.
it's like when you see a 3-way, like so the person who's getting the blowjob, that's your hand right there.
Yeah, that's it. 100%.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. You're the one getting all my energy right now. I don't care about the other person.
Honestly, I think about that.
It's weird because you can't just like jump into bed and just like, because if you're going to bed, you know you're going to bed.
Yeah.
One person wants to get busy. It's not like you're just gonna jump into bed and just go at it. You're like,
No.
you gotta put something
That's
yeah.
not true. That's not true. Because I always jumping into bed is literally the last thing I have. Like I jump into bed, put over the blankets, and that's it. Like those are the 2 steps I have when I go to bed.
Yeah, that's your. I mean, like,
I think you're agreeing with this one.
I'm saying
Wait.
if you're trying to get freaky,
Okay.
you're not like immediately going to your bedroom and getting freaky. Like
pardon
you
me,
gotta like
pardon me, I
set up.
misunderstood.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, maybe the odd time if it's
The odd
like
time and spontaneity is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
There's enough alcohol going on in the night.
That's a good point. But then it's what frequently happens is we'll put something on. Nikki's literally like asleep, like one of these where she's watching, and I'm like, and I'll like ask her something about the show, and I look, I was like, oh. Like it's been like 3 minutes. Like you literally we just laid down 3 minutes ago, and like you're already asleep. It's crazy.
I can sleep on demand though. Like if you give me the opportunity now,
Go to
like,
sleep.
Right,
No, when you're talking about the 3-way though, I was thinking about it. As a kid, like let's not say kids. As a young
I was
adult,
gonna say this guy gave me flack for bringing up kids
as
twice.
a young man, I don't know, maybe you guys will disagree with me. Maybe I'm just old. But it's way more desirable as a young man. Now, like that's
It's
a lot
too
of
much.
work, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of
too
work.
much. That looks
What,
like way
a
too much
3-way?
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's just more so like, do I have to touch the other guy? Like, do we high five?
The other guy.
Why do you think he's the guy from?
Oh. You're talking about 3 guys, right? Like 3 of us dudes. Do we say hello? Do we start up? Do we just go to bed?
I love how we just left it to your imagination and you put another guy there.
Holy Yo, dude, I can't even breathe.
Do you have to touch him?
do you greet him? Like, do you get to meet him and ask questions before?
It's a meet and greet.
It's literally.
Oh, it's a meet and greet.
Yo,
Literally.
dude, that's.
Oh my god.
Holy
I'm actually crying.
Oh my god, dude, that took me by surprise.
I didn't expect to have the choice of 2 girls. I didn't I didn't realize you guys were gonna be that nice to me.
Okay, here's the question. In that fantasy in your mind for a second, who is the other guy?
Vince Vaughn.
And you don't want to touch him?
I want to meet him. I'm asking if I can.
You want
You're asking for
I want to meet
permission
him
touch
so bad. Hey Vince.
You want all the time with
I'm
him.
gonna Vaughn.
You want the girl to watch you.
Does she have a stabilizer on the camera?
Oh
Does she
man,
get a tripod?
that was good. Holy shit,
Oh,
that
I
was
didn't
good.
see that coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's actually just Vince Vaughn, Danny DeVito, and
Oh boy.
that was good.
Yeah, so we had different things in mind, but that's fine.
Holy shit.
Can I kiss him?
You can do whatever you want, baby. Whew. Yeah,
Dude,
so
I don't know the last time I laughed that hard. I felt like I went blind. I was like closing my eyes so hard from laughing. Holy
was funny.
shit.
That was funny. But yeah, no, it seems like too much to me.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Unless it's Vince Vaughn.
Even the whole process of 96, same thing.
Yeah, what if Vince Vaughn reaches out to you after this episode?
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Say, hey, saw your clip.
Slide in your DMs.
We have a role. Please respond. Please respond.
Oh gosh.
I need this for my career.
No, it's funny. Like maybe 2 weeks ago, Emma asked me, not like proposing the idea, but just like out of curiosity. She's like, "Oh, would you ever do that?" And instinctually, I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then I thought about it, and I was like,
no.
"Man, sometimes like even just one-on-one, I'm like my hips, my
I'm just
knee, I'm just like I can't do this. Like I physically can't do this. Like my hips are blown."
It's something that seems cooler than I think actually doing it
100%.
would be.
100%. I feel like there's so much going on that I wouldn't be able to keep it up. the
There's so
whole time.
many other guys.
Oh gosh,
Dude, that was good.
that was gold. She's like, please clip that.
No, I'm not gonna make any edits.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I'm gonna skip this episode.
Oh boy, that was good.
Myself.
Where's Karl Marx?
I don't know.
Oh, speaking of Karl Marx, like the I guess, is he a capitalist? Is that?
No,
not
He's
capitalist,
a sociologist.
socialism and communism.
Yeah, okay.
Is
So,
he a sociologist?
No, he's wasn't he
But isn't someone who talks about the different theories of our society sociologist?
maybe.
Economist? I don't know.
He's a communist.
A communist?
Yeah.
Economist.
He was a communist as well.
Oh yes, I guess.
He's the guy who like
yeah,
started communism.
Yeah. Okay. So little did I know, because I feel like I'm an idiot for not knowing that he had a famous sister who founded the starter pistol, Anya. Anya Marx.
God damn it, bro.
That was pretty good. That was
Fuck.
pretty good. Oh man.
When did you hear that joke?
Today.
You know, we didn't tell Lucas the samurai joke. He wasn't there.
Where was he?
Wasn't there. It was you, me.
No.
Yeah, we were at the birthday party. He wasn't there.
No, that wasn't the first time we told it. You told it to us before that.
What?
Oh, and then you told Glenn.
Yeah.
Oh, so
What
then he didn't
what
hear the
samurai
Two
joke?
Towers
Excuse me.
one. The Twin Towers.
Yes. Did you hear that one?
No. I'm waiting.
What's the difference or
What do the Twin Towers and genders have in common?
Let's hear.
There used to be two. And now it's kind of a touchy subject.
I have heard this one.
Wow, what the hell, man? Why didn't you
I've
just-
read it, but
how
not from you.
Dare you?
I didn't hear from
You
you.
didn't read it from me. You didn't read my book.
You had to write a book.
9/11 jokes. Hit the spot with the fam.
101 9/11 jokes.
911.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be 9. Yeah. Fuck! Imagine coming up with 911 jokes about the same thing.
That's a lot.
I couldn't do 911 jokes about anything.
I mean, if you gave me the time and the money, like if you
What's
paid
the
me
money?
What about just the
$100K a year to just
What about
write- to
What
write
about just the
jokes.
time? You didn't have to worry about anything else for till you wrote all 911 jokes. Like you didn't have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
So
everything's
I
fine,
can
yeah.
milk it. Like I can write 910 and just chill for the rest.
No,
of my life?
but you can only do that.
Only
Like
do-
you can't like take time off and play games or
You have to.
there's
finish-
like
yeah.
you can spend time with people, but you have to spend a majority of your time like doing your.
You gotta spend 8
9/11
hours a
jokes.
day. Let's say
Yeah, sure.
working a job. You gotta spend 8 hours a day.
I think in 8 hours I could probably I'd probably take like 3 shifts.
You think in 3 shifts you can come up with 911 jokes about one topic?
You think there'll be good jokes? Because there'll be like knock jokes, like 15 of them knock jokes right off the bat.
Okay, but they gotta make sense. You can't be like,
Yeah.
knock knock.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
there? 911. 911 who? Spaghetti. Like you can't do that.
That's a pretty solid joke.
That's a pretty good.
I was
joke, yeah.
you saying I have to remove that one? I have to
Yeah.
think of another
One
one.
doesn't count.
No, like you try to make ones that are logical, sure, but doesn't mean they're all great.
Yeah, I agree. They don't have to be great, but even still, ones
That's a
that
lot
make
of
sense
jokes, dude.
without repeating any themes or jokes.
Oh,
Well, maybe not
see, okay,
themes,
now
but-
you're changing the subject. Because I was gonna make like all of them knock jokes.
No.
All of
They
them.
can all be
every
knock-knock
single
jokes.
one.
They can be, sure. But I'm just saying is
That's a lot of knock
a
knock
knock knock
jokes.
joke. How do you not 911? How do you not repeat the knock?
How do you knock that many times?
You knock on the plane's
think
door
you call
before it
to see if they're
crashes.
home?
You knock on the
After
elevator before the
911.
tower comes down. Like it's plenty. You can think about it.
God,
It's kind of messed up now that I say it out loud. It kind of sounds really
you
dark.
fucked up, bro.
Pretty dark.
You fucked
Yeah,
up.
the 9/11 in general is crazy. Inside
The
job?
wild
Do you guys
time.
think it's an inside job?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
Yeah, and just the way it fell.
Yeah, it's a demolition.
Okay,
Very
so
interesting.
you can stop.
We get shut down for stuff like this. Talking these
Can you?
controversies. I assume so. I don't
whack.
know if you could, but
I hope not.
You can stop one crime from ever happening again, but to do so, you have to commit this said crime, and then it gets abolished.
I have to do it
forever.
once.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like for example, if you want to stop all rape,
I gotta
well,
rape.
guess what you have to do?
That's so sad.
I already have mine.
what is yours?
Lying under oath, so perjury. Because I would just do it once, and no one could do it ever again.
That's a very interesting
Oh,
one.
Because then law would be like legit, be truthful.
But
Okay.
how do you ensure it never happens again?
No, but like,
Is this like a
assuming
m-
it's like magic, where like
Oh, okay.
everyone's like
No one
incapable
is
of now
capable of doing it.
doing this law ever again or breaking this law.
I'd do murder.
I was gonna do murder.
I could find someone I could kill. Matt in his dreams. Does it have to be literal? Kind of like murder that pussy.
You kill me.
Yeah,
You kill
exactly.
me.
Exactly.
No, it has to
No,
be.
but what
No, I'm
happens
sure I
is
can find
if
a-
you do that before, then that action can never happen again. Where someone goes, "Hey, you kill me," and no one can ever like make
Make
that
a funny
joke.
joke.
But now you
Mur-
can also not negate a crime.
So
They've
I
used
just have
your
to be like
wish.
straight face, not interact with anybody.
So take it one step.
Whatever.
So rather than murder, why not just assault? In general,
So are you saying that because like you
because you'd have to
you
start.
can't bypass
Yeah,
assault?
because you can't just skip one.
No,
Well,
but,
unless
but,
you-
but
what,
you don't
if you
get.
just
I don't
walk up
think
and
you
shoot
get
someone
charged
point
with
blank?
assault. I think you just would get charged with murder. Like you don't get an assault charge too. I think you would just get.
But wouldn't maybe that's the gray area, I guess, in this case, because yeah, it does transfer
But
over.
you
and
can't commit the
supersede.
crime, so like you're committing an assault crime before you kill someone. You just haven't been.
'Cause
caught.
technically
If I
you
shot
assault
you in the
him.
face, I
But
didn't
that's the thing.
assault
That's the thing.
you.
No, I agree. Is there are. There
Isn't
are
it like
murders that
murder
you get.
based from assault or like from
No.
assault?
Not necessarily like he said. Like if it's a point blank shooting,
But it's
there's no
proper-
assault. It's
Where,
murder.
where did I assault you?
But if I beat you to death, I went through assault to get to murder.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I'd still take away a lot of murders
But-
and stop a bunch of assaults too. So that's
Even
interesting.
even possibly just shooting someone, because you shoot someone, no one can shoot someone else ever again.
But the crime is murder, because the crime is not technically.
The crime is
Well, here's the thing, because if you murder someone, people could still get shot as long as they don't die. Right?
So that means if you feel the pain, you're like, I know I'm gonna survive this because you can't die. Because like
Yeah, you'll
Because
never-
he
everyone will
can't
know.
commit murder.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'd still do murder. Because it takes away.
Okay,
it takes
whoa,
away
whoa.
more than gun violence. It
Whoa,
takes away
here-
stabs,
Here's the
okay.
thing.
knockouts.
What if
Okay.
you get shot, and then years later you die as a result of a further
I think legally
complication?
that would still count as murder.
Really?
I would imagine. I could. I don't know. I have nothing based off of.
Well,
I could just
well,
see
we do
the
have something to
system.
base off of.
What?
George Floyd's situation, because he really died from. Yeah.
This guy's trying to get us canceled already, bro. We have so many viewers. We need to
Dude,
be
did you see what happened to
responsible.
Kanye for saying something like that? He lost his
But
billionaire
didn't he
title.
say? Didn't he say like?
No, but
something like
he
some-
lost it because of the Jewish thing.
Oh, it had nothing to do with the George
Did you
Floyd
hear what he
thing?
said about Jews?
The only thing I heard was where I thought he said he was Jewish.
He said that too, but no, it's and people are kind of defending it, and they're like, "Oh, how come he didn't get in trouble when he said the George Floyd?" Okay, so let's back it up. What he said, he tweeted. I don't know the exact quote, but I know the exact phrase at some point. But he said something like, "Oh, I'm tired tonight, so I'm going to sleep. But when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 4 on Jews." That's pretty aggressive, pretty
Like, hate
anti-Semitic.
speech. Yeah.
Like that's yeah, hate speech. Sure, I don't
Where do
like
you,
that term,
how do
but-
you think that? I'm just gonna say this,
Yeah, right.
and that's like cool.
And like that's okay. The whole George Floyd thing, it's controversial stuff. It's up for debate. He's not attacking anybody. He's just saying, I don't think George Floyd died from the knee. He died from fentanyl. Whatever. But when you specifically say, hey, when I wake up, I'm going ape shit on these people.
What did he say? DEFCON 4?
Yeah, it's like a military term for like heightened awareness and security or something like that. I could be wrong. Either way, and the thing is, I was listening to or watching his interview with who was it? Lex Friedman.
Dead mouse.
That'd be good too. He was interviewing with Lex Friedman, and he's pissed off. So obviously, a lot of people are pissed off, and Lex Friedman is a Jew, and he was like, "Man, like I don't believe." He's like, "I'm pushing back on the things you're saying." He's like, "I get that you didn't say this with bad intent, but he's saying you can't say things like this. Like, sure, there are some Jewish producers who screwed you, or Jewish whatever business people who screwed you in your deals, but those are specific people who screwed you. Not all Jews. You can't say this about all Jews. You can't lump everyone into one group." And then Kanye had the nerve to be upset and say, "What's fucked up is I can say some shit like that, but no one asks how I got to that stage, and I'm not allowed to explain myself." And I was like, I feel like I believe in free speech and stuff, but I feel like at a certain point with what you say, no one owes you anything to defend yourself.
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna say-
I don't owe you any time of day for you to defend what you say.
Relativity.
That's not-
That's like saying to a murderer, "Well, let me understand how you got to this point."
Yeah,
so,
fuck
like,
it, no.
like, you will sympathize, like those murder docs. Like you feel bad. Yeah, they had a rough upbringing, most likely,
Sure.
all that good stuff. But it doesn't excuse your actions.
No, absolutely.
But same thing. Like freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence, right? That's the problem.
Freedom of conscience as well, and it also doesn't mean I have to listen to you. Say it all you want. Scream it into a pillow. I don't care, but I don't want to hear it because you already sound like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to listen to you. Feel free to say everything you want.
That's the problem. Is that a lot of people end up faming these people by making like, oh, like look at what this idiot said, but it's like you post that thousands of times on the internet. You're the one making him famous. Like, how about if you just not even give them the time of day? You realize they'll just go away.
Yeah. Now, I know...
He said too that he wasn't sorry about saying it.
No, he's defending his point. He's defending his point that, like, he's like, oh, I got screwed. He's talking about, like, how his people... I hate when people say that, too, like, your people. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, Don Cherry
Didn't
got
you see
lost his job.
in Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. knows.
Yeah, he nailed it. He nailed it.
Those people. Or
But whenever he says that,
your
like,
people.
in his interview, he says something, he's like, my people. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, who? Black people? Musicians? Billionaires? Which people are you talking about? Like,
he's
not one
associated
thing,
with somebody.
right?
Or in his mind, when he says that, it shows what he most associates himself with.
I suppose. That's sure. When it's convenient, I suppose.
And then what's it called? Adidas dropped him.
Yep.
Now he's not a billionaire.
But you know what? Everyone was saying like the people backing him up were like, "You guys just got finessed by Kanye. He's just playing like a fool so that he can get out of his shitty contract.
I heard that.
out of things so that once everyone drops him, then he'll just flip a switch and just get his new contract that he really wants."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's an interesting point." And then you see that he walked into Skechers and instantly got kicked out. I'm like, maybe not. Maybe that's not his plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of took away the validity.
Validity.
Validity. Valid titties.
Validity.
Valid titties.
Validity.
Valid.
Validity.
Valid titties.
Valet
Valleys titties.
titties.
Yes. Now I know we talked about Andrew Tate on the pod before. You guys like know
Who is
much
that?
about him? Andrew Tate.
I know a little bit about him.
Oh.
He's a guy who says like a former kickboxer.
No,
says a bunch
okay,
of,
I know.
You know who he is?
Yes, yeah.
So I mean, it's like a pretty common consensus that he says some whack shit on the internet. Everyone thinks he's a misogynist, yada whatever. And I agree with it when I saw his clips and shit. Then I watched the interview with Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
Did you watch it all?
Yeah, he did. I think, and I'm like, you know what, Andrew Tate.
I'm almost
the
a
thing
fan
is,
now.
You credit him because he's a smart guy.
Whack.
He's a very smart guy. The only thing is that he says things that's out of pocket, like that everyone will disagree with. The problem is, and this is where we talked about the same thing. It's like, if you don't like what he's saying, just stop listening, because he's not he's not saying stuff that's like, I would say he's intentionally harming people. He's trying to empower people being like, don't settle. He's like, and he's saying that in every aspect.
And be stand-up men.
And he's targeting men, and he's saying don't settle. And a lot of the target he'll say like, don't settle for certain types of women that will drag you down. But he's not talking about just women. He's talking about people in general. But then you'll see that target of, well, you're misogynistic because you're mentioning that part. But he's like, I'm not targeting them. He's like, I'm using them as an example. Like, don't let things like that bring you down, because that's majority of the things that will bring you down is this.
Well, also like that.
I'm also not defending him, by the way. I don't like I still disagree with a lot of what he says. So.
I suggest people watch that. I thought that interview was so compelling, and it showed me two things. One, I was like, okay, maybe Andrew Tate is misunderstood, and his content should be watched in full if you're going to judge him. Because yes, a clip of anything can make anyone look bad. So if you get the full context, for sure. Also, made Piers Morgan look like a piece of shit in that interview.
Because Piers Morgan is a piece of shit. He just yells over everyone.
Exactly.
It's so annoying.
He doesn't let anyone talk. He keeps interrupting.
Ben Affleck does the same shit, though.
Ben Affleck does the same shit. But
really
also,
bad.
What was stupid, just to give you context, is Piers Morgan would read a quote that Andrew Tate said, something controversial. So one of the things that Andrew Tate said was, 18-year-old women are more desirable than 26-year-old women, because 26-year-old women have been through more dick and been to the club and have more experience than 18-year-old women, so 18-year-old women are more desirable. And then Andrew Tate's like, yeah, he's like, but if you listen to my whole episode, he's like, that's like 30 seconds out of an hour-long conversation. There's no whole thing. I'm giving you context behind it. He's like, but like, yeah, I said that and whatever. And Piers Morgan's like, well, you don't need more context. Like, you said it, so that's it. He's like, yeah, but I said a lot of things. So listen to an hour of what I'm saying and you'll understand what I'm saying. He's like, I don't have to listen to an hour. I heard this 30 seconds and it's enough. I was like, yeah, bro, that's not genuine.
That's the whole problem.
That's not exactly.
It's out of context. Everything has to be contextual.
100%.
You can take
100%.
anything from what anyone says and make them seem like a piece of shit because you just take pieces and pieces. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that when people do that. They just take what they want from stuff. But that's what news and media does all the time.
Media's
True.
Which is toxic, right? Like they showed that example. I don't know if you saw of, is it Prince Charles?
Yeah.
Where he's like.
Is he king yet? It's King Prince.
I don't know.
Okay, then I'm not. I'm talking about the one who's married to Kate Middleton.
That is
Philip.
no.
Harry is
and-
the ginger.
Is Charles? Is he? No, he's not Charles.
How do we not know this?
I ain't English.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't really give a shit about what happens
Harry
over there.
and-
You don't live by the monarchy standards.
Prince Harry and
Prince non-Harry because he's bald.
So there's Philip, Harry, and
Right.
Charles.
Philip is.
Is he the one who looks like he's dead?
Yes. Charles was her husband.
To be
Harry is Diana's son, and then the eldest son is.
I didn't know there was
dun
four.
dun dun. It is.
Tell me what it starts with.
I'm still looking for it.
Fuck, why can't
I actually have to search Kate Middleton's wife.
Husband.
Husband.
He might be the wife.
Husband.
Prince
Okay. Yeah, I got it. W.
William.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say as soon as I tell you, you'll know.
Yeah.
Wet Willie, the good old Wet Willie.
Yo, wet Willie.
Where like he's like pointing at the paparazzi, and one like side profile shows that he's doing this to paparazzi, and it shows the front view, and he's going like this to show the number 3. But it's like it's all about angle because one media article did one and one did the other. Right?
Oh, he
It's like,
sticks the middle finger up at the.
but like that's
paparazzi.
just a good example.
No royal.
Who cares
behavior.
though? If I saw the royalty doing that, I'd be like, that's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
Because
guys
you
are-
could,
guys are-
you're the only ones who could get away with it. Just get away with doing any of that shit.
I don't think they can. Well, yeah. What would
What do
happen?
you mean? The
What would
royalty's gone away with a lot.
It's true.
It's true.
In today's day and age, though, I don't know. What would happen? What could you do?
What could you do with what?
Let's say you didn't like something the royal family did.
Yeah, how much do they get paid to be?
Pay them their normal amount of taxes
I
instead
don't
of
know.
going for a surplus.
Yeah.
Like how much? Like the president makes what? So we think like 400K.
I have no idea. Didn't Donald Trump take $1?
Yeah, I think he took like no money.
I mean, he was also rich before.
Well,
so-
exactly. But I mean.
But I
that's
swear,
respectable.
like the salary is like
President
400K.
of the USA.
Okay, the other thing is like, what the hell's 400K when the government budgets are in the trillions? Like,
30 years ago, the salary of the president of the United States was set at its current level of $200,000 a year.
Hmm.
Salary is now $400,000 US.
That's good.
400,000 US is pretty solid. Wow. But you know what though?
Is
For
it
the
for what you
president
have
of the
to
United
do?
Yeah, like
Would you take
someone
that
running
rate?
a Walmart in your fucking country is like outcaking you. You know, let me just run this
But
country.
that's why, because we're run by corporations. That's why, right?
That's capitalism.
But yeah, but it is crazy to think that someone with such a high responsibility, like to me, like their wage should be enormous.
I mean, 400K a year is a pretty stupid salary.
That is lower than any entry level contract in any sport. Basketball players, the league minimum that like a rookie can make is like 900K.
Isn't it, so how crazy is that to think of?
That's it. Well, it's honestly, I think sports is overpaid, but like when you think of it, like
look at the
whatever,
money,
they have
the
viewers.
Look
Like,
at the
they have
revenue they
revenue.
generate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's crazy.
So it makes sense. It's all in the biz, but I think they're extremely overpaid for what they do. But
Presidents,
that's the business.
$400K? No, thank you. Like I don't
It's too
even
much.
want-
It's too much
stress.
Way too much stress.
Even
Way
yo,
too
I remember seeing the photos of Barack Obama before and after, and I was like,
bro.
oh man, that
I
guy's been
aged
doing
well
it.
still,
Yeah,
but he did
Yeah,
it.
he's pretty cool.
I think he was probably out of all the presidents, probably the coolest one to chill with outside.
Because he
He's
was
cool. He still sucked at a lot of things he did.
Yes, of course.
He's
All presidents have had their shit.
That's fair. They all.
I honestly can't believe Joe Biden is a president. Like when I've seen some of these clips where it's like it just looks like he doesn't know what he's doing.
That or he's just a creep to young girls. I'm like, oh, like I know you're being the great, like it's the grandfather in him. Like he's generally not trying to be a creep. It just comes off so weird.
Have you seen the one where he calls a reporter a son of a bitch, like into his mic? So he's at like this meeting, and he's sitting on the table, and the reporter asks something like, "Oh, like what about like inflation in the next 5 years?" He's asked something about inflation, and Joe Biden like under his breath, but the mic's right in front of him, and everyone can hear. He's like, "Inflation, nice one, you son of a bitch," and everyone's like, "What?" Like I think he called him a stupid son of a bitch, but
That's so funny.
it's fucking hilarious. You
Yeah,
have to watch that
but
video.
fuck.
And then he gets away with it because he's like, oh, he's just old. Sleepy,
Yeah, he's
Sleepy
just
Joe's
senile.
old.
So is he playing it smart? Because that's what Boris Johnson did. Boris Johnson played like an idiot, like maliciously.
Who the fuck's Boris Johnson?
UK
The UK guy.
I have no idea who that is.
The Prime Minister of England.
Prime Mini.
Yo, how wild is that the new Prime Minister of England is Indian? I think that's whack. Not whack. Sorry, I don't think that's whack. I think that's incredible that India could come from being in British rule, getting decimated, to now running England. Like, yo,
That's karma.
That's hype. Kudos
Yeah.
to them. I don't know the guy's name. I don't know much about it, but like, shit,
Cool.
cool. That's
Couldn't
wicked.
you have said the same thing about Barack Obama's presidency?
Yeah, that's fair.
No.
That like states was like all about black slavery and they turned it around.
Yeah, people did that. Whatever. Now it's England's turn.
No, but I think what he's saying is, would you made the same point about when Barack Obama was? It was too. We didn't have the podcast then.
I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna say
I
it's
wasn't
too black
mature
and
enough.
white. I'm like, bro, chill.
I wasn't mature enough. I didn't know back then. Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah, no, but that is a fair point. That is a fair point. Would I make the same deal?
Well, technically,
Would I make the same deal now? I probably wouldn't.
we haven't.
And I
We
don't
had
know
a,
why.
We have an Indian prime minister. He was at one point in his life. So
Aladdin, baby! Let's go! Let's go. Fucking
Trudy.
Yo, if that's not his slogan for his next campaign, let's go, Trudeau! Fucking
Yo,
better
Let's
than-
go,
them.
Trudeau.
I'm not making a Twitter account. No way.
I have one. I'll tweet him.
There you go. Let's go, Trudeau! No, please. I'm yelling that, and my neighbor's gonna think I support Trudeau. I don't. I'm kidding.
I want to see Justin Trudeau just honestly, because he obviously plays the act of being like very calm. I want to see him just lose his shit on someone, like just snap.
That would be interesting.
He has a lot of willpower to not to, because a lot of potential.
You think he has it in him?
Well, because a lot of people who've called him out like directly to him and like into his face and just giving him the finger and stuff, like I don't eventually just be like, yo, you want
know
a piece
what?
of this? Like,
But that's what
I
I'm saying.
think-
Do you think he
I
has
think
that
running a country,
bite in him?
you never win. because
No, you
there's
can't.
always gonna be opposition.
In fact, you are better off just not looking at social media when you are like
I don't-
let people bring it.
Running
to
a
your attention.
country, sure. I think the person who would come the closest to running Canada, unopposed, just saint sent from heaven,
Ryan Reynolds.
Hazel McCallion. Obviously, she can do no wrong.
What about Dwayne the Rock Johnson, even though he's not Canadian?
Ryan Reynolds is Canadian.
I think he'd get
I'm not
shit.
giving
I could
him
do
a shot.
Ryan. I could see Ryan Reynolds.
I can see Ryan Reynolds. But again, once he starts imposing some rules and stuff, we're gonna be like, oh, this guy sucks. Get him out.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? You'll never like the people in power. You're always gonna look at all the cons that they do.
What's the time?
It's time to give what we're thankful for.
Holy shit already. Oh, I got one.
What do you got?
So I never had Deep and Delicious before.
Oh,
So I'm thankful that they came out with a mini cupcake.
what?
So basically,
Whoa.
it's Deep and Delicious, but it comes in like 4 segments, so you can take out
Oh,
like
you're
almost
talking
like those Mandarin like things, and just have a mini Deep and Delicious inside those little containers.
He's talking food. I was gonna give him else something that was deep and delicious.
Hey. What? Because I don't think you have any.
No, it's not me.
No, you just have.
I know someone.
You know someone.
Yeah, I know
You can
someone.
e-transfer some of that.
It's Vince Vaughn.
Yes.
I am thankful for. I'm thankful that when I think of threesomes, it's not 2 guys.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a big one.
You guys don't like variety. So basic.
Yeah, it's true. Our palate is not quite as experienced as yours. Developed. What am I grateful for? A lot of things. You know what? I thought you'd say it, but I'm grateful for sight. For sure.
Oh fuck, that was a
My
good one.
vision. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm taking my. Actually, that's my
Absolutely.
answer.
Okay, then I'll take yours of thinking of 2 girls instead of 2 guys in my threesomes.
Yep.
What are you thankful for?
Tell us in the comments. Bye.